everyone. What I have here is helping hands, and they're actually made out of Alligator clips. You can buy anywhere. And just 12 gauge Romex wire, household wire. That's all it is. These ones I have heat shrink tubing on, keep you from leaving marks on wires. Sometimes these will have a tendency to leave a little mark. Maybe some wires are more substance to it than others. These ones, they're littler. I had these laying around, and these are the ones with the little tabs on it that you bend over. So if you're worried about that, they work just fine. I've been using these all the time. I have no problems with them. These are a little bit bigger ones. They're 50 millimeter, which is 2 inches in length, and they come in a box. So I got these from Amazon. You can buy these for, I think I paid $12 for these. There's 100 of them. You can get them cheaper than that. These had really good reviews, and they seem to hold up pretty well. Because what it is, you get really cheap ones. You go to crimp this or anything, and it'll crack. Well, these ones seem to be really nice. What I found out, the only thing is they have really large holes in them. So you stick a wire in there, they just flop around. I tried crimping them. They didn't work too good. So I come up with this. What I do, I take the wire, I stick it in there so you can, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'll stick it in so that way it's sticking out a little bit. Hold my thumb here, my finger, go like this. Grab a pair of pliers, anything, some needle nose maybe. Bend it over. And what you want to do is you want it, this very end right here, you want to crimp it pretty good. Bend it pretty good. Okay. So you want it fairly bent. If you leave too much of a gap, you're going to have a hard time getting them in. So then you just slide it in there. It's a little tricky, just wiggle it like this. Get it so it's in there like that. There you go. Just like that. Then I tried different pliers, and I found these right here. They're just wire strippers, but this right here works the best. Anytime you're always crimping this part, will always go on the back side of your splits. Okay? So you can take this, stick this in here like this, and what I'll do is I'll do it like 4 times. And I'll take it like this, I'll just crimp it in, move it down a little, put it in again, down a little. There you go. So you end up with something like that. And I'll flip it over, which normally you don't. I mean, normally you just that's all you need. But considering we're going to solder it and everything, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to pinch it in. A little pinch. Pinch. Oops. If it rolls off on you a little bit, try to get it like it's doing to me right now. There. Oops. Let me get a little more right here. That. So that way you end up with something similar to that. Maybe a little better job than I'm doing. And now it's in there. It's actually right now you can consider that done. But I would prefer to solder it. Which, yes, I know I'm using these helping hands. You could take a couple of these, prop it up. And so what we're going to do now, there's a lot of heat sink here, so the heat's going to transfer pretty good. You got copper. Copper is very good conductive heat, even the metal. I got my soldering iron set to 750. So I prefer I'll do it with or without flux. It just seems to be so much better with flux. Flux just makes it flow better. So I squirt a little flux on there. You put some right down the middle. And then just take your soldering iron. See if I can get a good shot of this. Hopefully that works. I'm hoping you're catching all this. And just stick it more towards the copper, because that's just going to conduct it way better. Hold on there for a little while. Start to see it. And just start feeding it. Make sure when you're done, if you have any little balls or anything like that, that's not good. That means it's a cold joint. So just hold it on there for a little bit. Sorry, the camera turned off. So you get something like that, possibly even better job than I did. And then never say I was an expert at soldering. Let's move this over here. Maybe that'll help a little bit. And then right along the middle, because there is a little slot there, just roll some solder in there. Just like that. Make sure it heats up very well. We have to hold it for a little bit. Just keep pulling it along. And you should end up something like that. Almost looks like a solid one single piece now. And you want to put a little bit of solder in the end. You burn most of the flux off already. And it's a little more flux. And then we'll just throw a little in here. Like that. Hold it on there for a little while. Till you get something like that. And then what I like to do, maybe it's a little OCD thing going on. I don't know. You got this coming this way. I just prefer to leave it on the inside. You can do whatever you want. Okay, I didn't realize I had this other side bent already. But anyways, so you're going to bend that side the same way. Okay. Take this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this on my inside. So I'm going to want to bend it this way, like this. But don't go all the way, because then you have troubles later on. Let me straighten this out a little bit. Okay, so you're going to end up with something like that. This is on the inside, this is on the inside. Get it like this. And you're going to make sure that this is parallel with this one. Place it on here. That. I bent it a little bit. Let me pinch that back. Okay. Get it in there just like you did last time. That. See? Now if you look at it, they're pretty much straight up and down. All right, so we'll take a little bit of heat treat tubing. Just shove it on there. Got it pretty good. Probably could have went a little bit bigger heat treat tubing. There you go. And just grab your snips here. Just put them close next to it, kind of pushing it over so you don't cut too much. Like that. Same thing for the rest of them. And, alright, so you can use lighter or anything. I mean, it's just heat shrink tubing, but I like to use this. It's here, it's on my bench. So that's something I would use if I was out and about. I have one of them butane soldering irons. I love that thing. That's nice because you can take the head off of it and use it the same way as this. And there you go. Okay, now let's say you're laying underneath the dash or something, your car, working inside of a little radio, anything like that. You got two pieces of wire you want to put together. I mean, you could twist them together if you want. If not, I usually prefer just to give them a little twist. And clamp this on here like this. Like this. There you go. Then you got both like that. Squeeze that together a little bit. You don't have to worry about holding two pieces of wire together. It's just take your solder, your iron, heat it up a bit, blow your solder into it, around a little bit. There you go. Got a little bump in there. You get the gist of it though. And you didn't leave any marks behind. None. But that's it. That's a simple little thing. Easy to make.